to do is get out of this PowerPoint real quick. Get out of this PowerPoint. Go ahead.
Does theta work too?
Theta works too. Theta, alpha, beta, whatever Greek letter you want to use. Just X, Y, smiley face. Doesn't matter what you use. So I'm going to Google tangent table. Tangent table. The easiest thing is probably going to be to go through an image result and find one that's legible. Some of these are old photocopies of textbooks, terrible. Back in the day, and when you guys took geometry classes, at some point in that textbook there was a tangent table. One of the most useful tables if you remember. You don't remember from geometry, it's okay if you don't remember. But I'm going to do an image search. Let's see if we like any of these. Tangent table, this one. Oh, that's cute, let's use that one. It's just tangents. Yes, I want to open that. Stop asking me things, just do it, Can I make that bigger? Oh, that's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. Why can't I scroll? Oh, asking she shall receive. All right, so tangent is the same as grade. The tangent of the angle is the same as the grade. So what you're seeing here are grades. They're in decimal form. So if you see 0.2867, that's like 28.7 degree, 28.7%. Excuse me, 28.7% grade. Remember the 45-degree angle? 45-degree angle, 100% grade. 1. They give you 4 decimal places of accuracy because they have really precise machines measuring these things. Fair so far? So, if we know that College Way is at 6%, all we've got to do is find 6% in the tangent column and then look left to the angle. Can you find 6% on there? Chances are you won't find it exactly. That's the thing about tangents. These tables are very precise, which means there's very few that are exact. This one's exact, because 45 is exactly 100% grade. But 6%, there's 5.2%, yeah? And there's almost 7%. So I'm saying the angle formed by College Way is between 3 and 4 degrees. Probably closer to 3. There you go. We were vastly overestimating it in our minds, weren't we? Why does that happen? It happens, think about this, it happens to you all the time when you're on a bike and you're riding up towards Shevlin Park. You look at that road in front of you, you're going down to Shevlin Park, up that hill, you look up the road, oh my God, I'm never going to make it. Call the ambulance now. Because your mind envisions that hill as much steeper than it actually is. Why? I don't know. That's a math problem I want to solve. When you're skiing, if you go skiing and you're at the top of a black diamond road, you look down and you're like, oh God, it's a drop off, it's a cliff. It's a cliff. No, it's not. It's probably like that, or like that. But it looks like a cliff drop off. Why? For some reason we perceive steepness. Maybe it's because our eyes are above our feet and we have to drop down, and that angle that we have to drop our eyes somehow exacerbates the difference. I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. When you have to drop your eyes, that angle that your eyes drop adds to the perceived grade. I don't know. There's a psychological, biological thing going on here, I think. But it happens all the time. When your friends get GoPro footage of their rad gnar mountain biking trip, you're like, dude, you're like driving around a parking lot. No, it was a sick downhill, dude. Because it probably, to them, it felt sick, gnar, drop. Then you go back and look, you're like, wow, it's kind of like walking up my lawn. I don't know why, but we tend to overestimate angles and grades. We just do. We just do. And I think a lot has to do with where our feet are versus where our eyes are. We'll deal with that next week as well. So, Joanne, that's it.
Pilot Butte's like that. Pilot Butte, you think it's only a mile or 0.8 on the trail, but the steepness is so brutal.
What angle would you think Pilot Butte is, if you had to choose? Oh, now, I do want to bring something up, and we'll come back to this after the break. It's an average angle. It's not consistent. When you hike the Pilot Butte Trail, for example, it's not a consistent tilt the entire time. There are sections that get steep, then it levels off, then it gets steep. But if you were to walk it as if it were consistent, what average angle do you think is formed? Yes?
Oh, I would say like a 9.
9 degrees? Right about there? Good. Anyone else hike Pilot Butte? What do you think the average angle is? Ish. Deadly? Give Deadly a metric.
More like 9.
They would close if it was this. Please!
You say College Way 6%?
6%, which is these guys right here. which correlates to a 3 to a 4 degree angle. So you're comparing Pilot Butte to College Way, yes? Is that what you're trying to do in your mind? Good. Is it similar in steepness?
Just at points of it.
Well, at points, but I'm talking about overall. If you were to draw a line from the bottom to the top and connect them with a perfectly straight line, which would be the average grade and the average angle formed. FYI, I've already got metrics on all this. We're going to analyze Pilot Butte later once we got grade in the bag. I love that. Pilot Butte, Aubrey Butte, Mount Bachelor, Smith Rock. There's all kinds of great things around here that allow us to play with this. But let's take 5 right now. Let's take 5, get some air, get some water, come back. I got some more roads I want to look at first. Then we're going to send you outside to take some measurements of your own. Cool? All right.